introduction on who you are and what you do.
Okay. Well, to start with who I am, I should give you a touch of my past. I was a reportage photographer and a fashion designer in New York for 13 years. At the time I left New York, which was the end of 1990, New York was like Blade Runner. It was really pretty ugly. They let all the mental cases out of the mental hospitals, and they were all living on the street, and there was a lot of crack. There were rats the size of small dogs, and the crime was so elevated. I mean, they not only robbed you, but they also took your clothes.
Damn.
Can you imagine? And your shoes. It was whatever you had, even if you didn't have much money, you had more than they had. So it wasn't very inspiring as a fashion designer to live there. I wanted to continue my life in fashion. The only place to be would be Paris, because what were the real options? There were, London, which is fun, but not really a fashion capital. Milan, I love Italy, but Milan bores me to tears. And then there's Paris. I moved to Paris 16 years ago. I did costumes for films. I worked in TV production on a show called Fashion Files. And then I became an editor at Elle.com. And then I moved on to VogueParis.com. I was a fashion editor for Joyce, which is a magazine produced out of Hong Kong. All the while I was making little films. And then I started my own site called A Shade of You on Fashion.com, and I also make videos, more documentary, and I co-curate a fashion video film festival, and I'm a co-mentor for a new fashion MySpace called Icons, IQONS.com, and I'm a talent scout for the Festival of the Air.
Thank you so much, Diane.
You're welcome.
So cool.
There you are. I didn't even have to talk about my